Hi Hunter. So today we're going to do our second part of our exponents lesson, and you're going to actually be playing a game where you are creating different bases and exponents and solving what they would make depending on what the numbers are. So for your notebook, you're going to write your date. So this is meant to be done on Friday the 20th. You can title it Exponents Game, and it's just going to be one page. So whatever your next page is for you, you can title that. You're going to need a glue stick, and then you're also going to need 2 dice. So hopefully you can find some like in a board game or in a card game. You just need 2. Ideally they'll be 6-sided, but if you find something a little different, that will work too. So you're going to grab those dice and just set them aside. Okay. Remember, at any point, I'm just going to go through like a few examples so you can pause it and rewatch it as you're doing it on your own. But at any point in the beginning, you can pause it and come back to it if you need to. So we're going to go to our next page. And this is your worksheet. So this was attached to the card, and I also emailed it to you too. You're just going to print it and glue it into your notebook. Okay, once you have that done, then we're going to start. So for this, I'm just going to read the instructions as it's written and then kind of elaborate to make sure you understand. So it says roll 2 dice. So you're going to have your 2 dice. The first dice you roll, so you're going to want to roll 1 at a time, is going to be the base. Use the second number as the exponent. So you're adding them for each little round. This is going to be how you write that. Your second number will be written as the exponent. You're going to write it in expanded form, which I'm going to talk about in just a second, and then standard form, which basically just means the answer. Okay, so we're going to give it a shot. I have 2 dice, but I'm going to roll one at a time just so it's easier for me to tell. Okay, so my first dice was a 4, so I'm going to write 4 as the base. Remember, the base is the whole number, like the whole large number that you're going to multiply repeatedly. So my first roll was 4. My second roll was 1, so this one is easy. I lucked out. So my exponent is a 1. We know that 4 to the power of 1 is just 4. So my expanded form is just 4. My standard form is also 4. So this was not a great example because we couldn't go through this part. So I'm going to roll another one, hoping I don't get to the power of 1 so I can talk a little bit more about expanded form. Okay, I'm moving on to the second row. I got 2 for my base. So for my whole number at the bottom, the large number, I got 2. I'll put that up here. Ooh, okay, my second number, my exponent, I got 6. So 2 to the power of 6, I'm going to multiply 2 6 times by itself. So I'm going to write the number 2 6 times. That's my expanded form, where I actually write it out. My standard form is just the answer that I get after doing the multiplication. So I have 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I'm going to put a multiplication symbol in between each one so that I remember that I need to multiply. So now we just go through. So 2 times 2 is 4. 4 times 2 is 8. 8 times 2 is 16. 16 times 2 is 32. 32 times 2 is 64. So 2 to the 6th power is 64. And my answer, my standard form, is going to go in the last row, or the last column, sorry. Remember, expanded form is just where you're showing your work. So for here, I wrote it all out, and then I also showed my work as I solved it. So you're going to keep going until you get to the end of the page. You can always use, if you need another piece of paper or a sticky note, you can use that if you need to. And then you'll just capture that at the end of the game, okay? You don't have to do any more workbook pages with this one, just the ones that you already did for the first video. And next up, we're gonna do order of operations, which we also did a little bit of last year. This year, you're going to incorporate exponents. So this is kind of the first step to get us started for order of operations. Thank you, Hunter. Bye.